2 on Zach, my friend here. So Zach, tell me how everything's going.
I feel really, really good. I don't know if it's that we've found the optimal amount of calories for my body, or if it is maybe that plus a combination of just being on purely clean food.
Right.
But I get no headaches anymore from like sugar withdrawals or too much fat, whatever. Like, I don't feel crappy, I don't feel sluggish. I feel like my energy's actually gone up. Like I'm working out almost 14 times a week, because I'll do 3 days of strength training, 3 days of cardio, 6 days of bodybuilding working out, and then I'll do 2 days of jiu-jitsu. And I'm not saying that everybody has to do that to get to where I'm at with it. Maybe that is helping accelerate my progress.
Right.
And for those of you who want to see a progress update, I'm going to put one on the screen right now. And that is me from the first day, and then me today. Started off at 222 and I am down to 206, and it's been 3 weeks. Now, I'm not saying that it's all been fat. I'm sure that I've lost a little bit of muscle here and there, but I really feel like I'm retaining it. If anything, my strength is going up.
And also, you put it this way, we've kind of filled in the blank when it comes down to having some BCAAs, amino acid, kind of taking those in about 10 grams for the most part throughout the day.
Yeah, when we first started the first week, weight was just falling off, and that's not a bad thing. I don't think it was muscle. I think it was just the shock to the body, just because I was probably used to having close to 4,000 calories a day. And then to drop down to 1,400 immediately, like your body's not gonna know what to do. It was probably flushing out a lot of the bad stuff that was still sitting in me as well. But as soon as we added the BCAAs, the next day my weight started slowly declining. So if anything, that definitely caused me to hold on to muscle.
It helped retain the muscle, and so it was more like, about giveaway when it comes down to burning the fat. So when you were cutting down, it was more, more fat and muscle. And then as you was cutting, I think we got to about maybe it was about 210, 211. And then the body started to kind of hope.
Yeah.
And then that's when we added the BCAAs.
Yeah.
And then it kind of slowed it down, but we're still making progress as far as losing weight.
And I think that also it probably relies heavily on the BCAAs, because it was literally like as soon as that happened. But then also my strength training, as far as the weight I was moving, started to get a little more difficult at that point, because I was adding more every time I did it. So maybe I started getting to that point where I was actually forcing my body to realize it needed to hold on to muscle because of that like survival aspect, because I was just overloading it, and it was just essentially like, okay, I can't get rid of this muscle, because if I do, I might die.
Exactly.
So maybe those things coincided and happened at the same time. But overall, I mean, I feel great, and one of the main reasons I'm doing this is, like I said, for my photo shoot that I've got coming up in February, because I do costumes, I like make them, and I'm dressing up like Thor, getting some pictures made and whatnot, and that's a big driving factor to me. It puts an end date on it. I'm doing that February 24th, so I'll make sure that I get some footage of that so you guys can see what that looks like at the end. But that's not the end date as far as me losing fat. Like, even if I get down to where I think I should be at that point, I'll still probably have a little bit more I want to take off before I would want to switch and try to start putting on more muscle again.
Right.
So yeah, that's a good set date for me, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to quit. And I think that's important, is that people shouldn't look at it as like, this is the end goal. Once I'm there, I can go back to my crappy habits.
Right.
You gotta keep moving, keep striving, keep doing stuff like that.
And that's important. I mean, not only that, like, even when you do have, I mean, in your case too as well, when you set that tone and you get down to that weight, that ideal weight that you want, it doesn't really have to, you don't really have to say, hey, I'm gonna stick to this diet 24/7. You know, you just have to have good clean base of food
Oh yeah.
throughout the day.
And I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to switching it up once I get down that low. But
right.
I haven't had a cheat day yet. This is literally
I know.
3 weeks into the
No
day.
cheat meal.
No cheat day, no
Yeah.
cheat meal, no nothing.
Right,
I've been
right,
eating the same exact thing every single day for 3 weeks.
Right.
And like, the funny thing is though, there is almost no cravings. When I get hungry, I may start being like, man, pizza sounds good right now. But as soon as I go eat, that thought disappears. It is gone.
Yeah.
And then like, if you keep yourself busy, like I've been staying pretty busy, so I don't really have time to think about doing stuff like that. All I'm thinking about is when do I get to eat next? What time am I gonna be doing that at? And then by the time it's time for that, I'm just like, all right, it's time to eat. And I don't think about like, of course I want to make my food taste good. I still use like ketchup and whatnot, and a few sauces here and there, but they're very, very, very low in calories and whatnot. It's not a big deal.
And even if when you say you having meals later on or whatnot, and then you get hungry toward the end of the night, sometimes it's good to just go to bed, drink,
Go to sleep.
good ounce of water,
Yeah.
and then go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like cold water. I mean, like cold water.
Oh yeah.
I would say preferably cold water other than room temperature.
Yeah. And the reason why you want to do cold water is because as soon as it hits your stomach, I mean,
Bingo.
it contracts your
It
stomach.
contracts your
as well.
stomach, exactly.
So you feel more full on a smaller amount of liquid. But,
Absolutely.
the one change we did make so far is my training has pretty much stayed the same, except we thought we were going to have to add another day of HIIT cardio in high intensity interval training, like 15 minutes of pretty intense cardio. But we ended up not having to because my weight stopped plateauing for a second. It was almost like I got scared and was like, no more cardio.
Was it? I think it was a period of 24 hours. No,
Yeah.
48 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
It was like 48 hours, and
Yeah.
it was like, oh.
Yeah, it was like, nope, I'm gonna keep coming down, don't worry.
Yeah.
But the changes we did make though is that I started taking one dandelion root pill a day to help flush out some water, because February 24th is coming sooner than we think. We got to start getting some of that water out because I don't want to have any water retention. I want my hips to come down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then also have thrown in 30 minutes in the sauna 2 days a week. So I'm doing that Monday and Thursday now. But everything else has literally remained exactly the same, and it feels like I'm in Groundhog Day, the movie, but I'm cool with it. I feel good. I feel great. I love the routine.
Gotcha.
Maybe that's just the kind of person I am though. Like I know I like routine, but when you find a routine that you actually feel good in, especially with your food, there's no reason to change it.
Good.
But yeah, aside from all that, we're gonna try to do these updates every other week. So be on the lookout for Chris's next update.
Yeah,
That's coming up next Tuesday.
Yeah, we have Chris coming up, and then that's the road to the border clash.
So we're gonna keep counting that down, and then every other week we'll have me on there to talk about any changes that have been made, maybe show you a little bit of workout footage here and there, and then in between those, like next week you're not gonna hear from me, but I've got a good motivation video that I edited of Shel for one of his leg days he did that I'm gonna be posting, so be on the lookout for that. And of course, Shel, tell them what they gotta do.
Alright guys, make sure you like that video, subscribe, and always remember to train hard and stay dedicated. We're out.